So even though the General Services Administration has been given the green light earlier this week to start working with the Biden transition team and to start giving them the info they need, allowing security clearances to be applied for and whatnot, Trump insists, and he wants to make sure everybody in the world knows this, he has not conceded anything, folks. No, he's still going to contest the election, even though by green-lighting the transition, you're admitting you lost. But he did tweet out early Tuesday morning in a Twitter tirade that it basically lasted like all night. Like this thing went from dusk till dawn. And he said, "What does GSA being allowed to preliminarily work with Dems have to do with continuing to pursue our various cases on what will go down as the most corrupt election in American political history? We are moving full speed ahead. We will never concede to fake ballots and dominion." Just let it go. Take the L. Take the loss. Look, hang your hat on the fact that you got more votes than any Republican in history. Yay! Joe Biden got, millions more than you. So, but sure, you got more than any Republican ever. You have a massive, horrible, horrible, horrible following that's going to stay with you. You have effectively killed the GOP and turned it into the party of Trump. You can have that made into a plaque, and you can keep that plaque right next to, the toilet. That seems to be where you're probably going to spend most of your time once you leave, because that's the best place for you to sit and tweet and forget about life and lock yourself away from the dangers and the scariness of the outside world. But here in reality, your lawsuits are failing. Your lawyer admitted on TV earlier this week that you're exaggerating stuff. He is. You don't have a leg to stand on. Just let it go. We understand at this point that you're putting on a show. You're the carnival barker. You've got to tell all your idiotic followers and the people who are still with you, sorry, you're idiots, you've got to convince them that all this fraud took place, even though you've been given every opportunity in court, during press conferences, on Twitter, during media appearances. Every one of your people you've sent out there has been given every possible opportunity to hand over this evidence. And every single time you've been given this opportunity, you have failed. Your claims are fraudulent. The fraud you're saying happened didn't happen. The only fraud out there is your claims of fraud. You're looking more and more infantile, weak, every time you continue with these ridiculous claims. So while you think it may be serving you well to be this way, get your base all riled up, at the end of the day, it's making most of the country just look at you and think, wow, what an idiotic sore loser. I can't believe this country ever used to date him. That's what we're thinking right now. And it's not going to end well for you should you ever try to run for office again.